Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. Let's talk about the latest buzz swirling around the NFL, and more specifically, what it could mean for the Dallas Cowboys. Rumors are heating up about a blockbuster trade involving Tyreek Hill, the explosive wide receiver from the Miami Dolphins. Yes, you heard that right. The Dolphins, currently sitting at a disappointing 5-8 and in the midst of a rebuild, are reportedly open to trading their star wideout. And the Cowboys, sitting at 6-6-1 but hampered by injuries in the secondary, Bland's DNP with a foot injury and Diggs out with a knee, are apparently in the mix. This potential move could be a game changer, not just for the Cowboys' offense but for the entire NFC playoff picture. Sources indicate that Dallas is aggressively pursuing Hill, offering a first-round pick along with a conditional second-round pick. The goal? To inject some serious speed and explosiveness into their already potent passing attack. Imagine the Cowboys, a fence with Hill running routes on one side and CeeDee Lamb on the other. That could turn Dallas into one of the most dynamic aerial threats in the league, especially with Prescott's elite PFF grade of 88. 7 and his 900 passing yards this season. Now, let's unpack what this could mean. Tyreek Hill, at 31 years old, has had a meteoric career so far. Over his time in the league, he's amassed over 10 receiving yards and 82 touchdowns, making him one of the most electric playmakers in NFL history. His career PFF grade of 92.5 speaks volumes about his consistency and elite status. Hill's ability to stretch defenses with his 4.3-second 40-yard dash and his average of 3.1 yards per route run makes him a nightmare for opposing defenses. His YAC, yard after catch numbers, averaging around 800 yards per season, show just how dangerous he is after catching the ball. In 2025 alone, Hill has already posted over 600 yards receiving with 13 touchdowns, averaging 5 receptions and 115 yards per game. His target share, sitting around 35%, is among the highest in the league, highlighting how much the Dolphins rely on him. His elite route-running ability, combined with a catch rate above 73%, makes him not just a deep threat but a reliable target across the field. He's also got an impressive 4 yards per target, which means defenses have to respect his ability to take the top off the defense at any moment. The Dolphins, on the other hand, seem eager to move Hill. Their rebuild has been slow, and with a cap space of about $60 million in 2026, they're looking to reshape their roster. After a tough season, allowing 26 points per game and struggling to protect Tua Tagovailoa, who has an impressive PFF grade of 82.4, the Dolphins are eyeing draft picks to strengthen their offensive line. Their focus appears to be on building around Waddle, who currently has a PFF grade of 87.2 and is an emerging star, and improving their defense. Trading Hill could free up cap space and draft capital, giving them the flexibility to rebuild more effectively. But let's focus on what this means for Dallas. The addition of Hill would be a massive boost for the offense, with CeeDee Lamb already establishing himself as a top receiver with a PFF grade of 88. 7. Having Hill stretch the field and threaten defenses vertically would open up so many opportunities. Imagine Prescott having both Lamb and Hill as his primary targets, forcing defenses to pick their poison. Hill's ability to create mismatches, especially in the slot or out wide, would elevate the Cowboys' passing game from good to elite. This move could push the Cowboys' offensive yards per game from around 210 to over 280, significantly increasing their offensive efficiency. It would also make the passing game more unpredictable and explosive, similar to the Seahawks' offense after they acquired DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Hill's speed and route-running ability would allow Dallas to attack defenses deep, creating more space underneath for Pollard and others to operate. Plus, his presence would help Prescott, who's been playing at a high level with a PFF grade of 88.7, to maximize his passing potential. On the defensive side, the Cowboys have been allowing too many points, around 23 per game, and that's an area they're actively trying to improve. But adding a weapon like Hill on offense could take some pressure off the defense by keeping the ball in Dallas, hands longer and extending drives. It's all about balancing the team, and with the right moves, Dallas could become a true Super Bowl contender again. The odds for Dallas to make it to Super Bowl LX could skyrocket from plus 2,000 to as low as plus 700 with Hill in the fold. His ability to perform in high-pressure playoff situations, with an average of 17.2 yards per target in the postseason, makes him a true X-factor. This is reminiscent of the 2004 Patriots, who built their dynasty on smart acquisitions and a strong team philosophy. Hill could be that kind of difference-maker for Dallas, especially with the cap flexibility they have for 2026, which could be used to keep other stars like Diggs or Parsons happy. The Cowboys are always looking for ways to stay ahead of the curve, and acquiring a player of Hill's caliber would send a clear message that they mean business. Of course, there are skeptics. Some wonder if the Dolphins are genuinely motivated to sell such a key piece, especially with the playoff push still within reach. But the fact that they're willing to listen to offers suggests they're prioritizing draft capital and rebuilding over immediate success. And that's where Dallas can come in, offering a first-round pick and a conditional second, which could turn into a steal if Hill continues to produce at his current level. Looking ahead, this trade could reshape the NFC landscape. The Cowboys, with Hill, Lamb, and Prescott, could become one of the most explosive offenses in the league. Defensively, they'd still need to tighten up, but with a more potent attack, they could control games better, wear down opponents, and set up a deep playoff run. Plus, the chemistry Hill would bring to Dallas could mirror what we saw with Randy Moss during the Patriots dynasty, an instant upgrade that changes the entire offensive dynamic. As a Cowboys fan, you know how important it is to stay ahead of the competition, especially in a division as competitive as the NFC East. The Eagles are playing strong, the Giants are sneaky good, but adding Hill could give Dallas that extra edge they need to finally get back to the Super Bowl. It's all about making smart moves at the right time, and right now, acquiring Tyreek Hill seems like the kind of bold step Jerry Jones and the front office are willing to take. So, as we watch this story unfold, keep in mind that this isn't just about one player. It's about reimagining what the Cowboys can be, about elevating the team to a new level of greatness. It's about putting the league on notice that Dallas is not just here to compete, but to dominate. Whether or not this trade happens, one thing is for sure. The Cowboys are always in the mix, always looking for that edge, and right now, the possibility of adding Tyreek Hill is the kind of move that could define the season. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. Do you think Hill is the piece Dallas needs to finally break through and get back to the Super Bowl? Or do you believe the price is too high for a player who's already in his 30s? Whatever your thoughts, we want to hear them. This is what makes the Cowboys fandom so special. Our passion, our debates, our unwavering support. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. We're in this together, Cowboys Nation, and I'm excited to see what the future holds.